In a week of intense revelations and emotional turmoil on General Hospital, Willow Corinthos finds herself at a crossroads that could shatter her world forever. As the long-awaited wedding day approaches, the dramatic truth about her mother, Nina Reeves, and her fiancé, Drew Quartermain, comes crashing down, and Willow is forced to face the painful reality of betrayal, manipulation, and deceit. The soap opera's usual twists and turns have never felt so personal for Willow, whose once unwavering belief in the man she planned to marry is suddenly in question. For months, Drew has been the pillar of support in Willow's life, but the ugly truth of his affair with Nina, her own mother, changes everything. What was supposed to be the happiest day of Willow's life now threatens to be her greatest heartbreak. The shocking revelation, a web of deceit and betrayal. Willow's world unravels when she demands answers from Nina about the affair with Drew that she has been hiding for months. The confrontation comes with the weight of years of complicated relationships between these three characters, each struggling with their own demons and motives. Nina, once a source of comfort for Willow, is now a figure of betrayal. But it's not just the affair that shatters Willow's trust. Drew's manipulation runs much deeper. Throughout the weeks leading up to this moment, Drew has been concealing the truth from Willow, protecting his own secrets at the cost of everyone else around him. His lies have escalated, and when the truth comes to light, the damage is far-reaching. Drew's involvement in a conspiracy to undermine Michael Corinthos, Willow's estranged husband, only adds to the layers of deception. From faking a drug test to painting Michael as an addict to having ulterior motives with wily Corinthos, Drew's actions are now under a harsh spotlight. Willow once believed Drew was the stable force in her life, the person she could rely on. Now, she must confront the man who she thought would be her future, realizing that the future she envisioned may have been built on falsehoods. But even as the truth comes crashing down, Willow's emotions remain tangled. Can she truly abandon Drew, despite the love she still feels for him, or is she too deeply hurt to continue down this painful path? Drew's manipulations exposed the power of the past. The lies run deep, with Drew at the center of several underhanded schemes. His most recent betrayal involves blackmailing Dr. Portia Robinson to falsify a drug test, in an attempt to tarnish Michael's reputation and create a wedge between him and his son, Wiley. Drew's actions reveal a calculated mind that sees everyone as mere pieces in a larger game, a game where he has no qualms about sacrificing others for his own gain. As Willow uncovers the extent of Drew's manipulation, she is torn between love and loyalty. Despite the shocking truth about his affair with Nina, Willow still struggles with the memories of the man she once trusted. The question now becomes, can she separate the Drew she once loved from the man who has become a puppet master in a dangerous game of revenge? Willow's journey of self-discovery will force her to examine her relationship with both Drew and Nina, as well as the painful realization that those she once saw as pillars of her world are now its greatest threats. As the tension heightens, Willow must face the biggest challenge of her life. Can she forgive Drew, knowing the lengths he has gone to in order to manipulate her and others around her? Or will the pain of betrayal force her to walk away from the man she once envisioned a life with? The wedding on the brink, Will Willow marry the man who betrayed her? With the wedding day drawing closer, Willow finds herself torn between the love she still feels for Drew and the undeniable truth of his betrayal. In an emotional confrontation, Willow confronts Drew, demanding answers about his relationship with Nina and his actions against Michael. Drew tries to justify his actions, but the damage is already done. Meanwhile, other forces are at play. Sonny Corinthos, Willow's father-in-law, is furious at Drew's machinations against his son and may intervene to stop the wedding. Will Sonny's intervention be the final straw that pushes Willow to call off the wedding? As tensions mount, the weight of Drew's lies continues to hang over Willow, threatening to destroy not just her relationship with Drew, but her family as well. As the day approaches, Willow must decide whether to move forward with a marriage based on a web of lies or end things before they spiral out of control. The fallout from Drew's lies and Nina's betrayal is about to come into full focus, and Willow must find the strength to protect what matters most, her family and her sense of self-worth. The fallout, love, lies, and family ties. The aftermath of these bombshell revelations, Willow faces a heartbreaking choice. Will she allow her love for Drew to blind her to his darker side, or will she finally recognize the truth and cut ties with the man who has torn her world apart? The emotional strain of the situation is becoming unbearable, and the tension within Willow's family is palpable. Michael, who has already been hurt by Drew's actions, may be forced to confront his own feelings for Willow, and whether or not they can rebuild what they once had. As for Drew, his fate hangs in the balance. Will he be able to salvage what's left of his relationship with Willow, or has he crossed a line that can never be undone? And what of Nina, whose affair with Drew has set in motion a chain of events that could irrevocably alter her relationship with her daughter? Nina's role in this tangled mess is just beginning to take shape, and as she faces the consequences of her own actions, she must reckon with the possibility that her relationship with Willow may never be the same again. General Hospital fans are eagerly awaiting the next chapter in this emotional saga, wondering if Willow will have the strength to face the truth and protect her family, or if her feelings for Drew will ultimately cloud her judgment. With the stakes higher than ever, this week promises to be one of the most dramatic in recent memory. Willow's journey toward healing, and possibly forgiveness, will not be easy, but it's clear that her future will never be the same again.